The profile of Buddha. Buddha, also known as Siddhartha Gautama, is the founder of Buddhism. His profile can be explored from different perspectives, including his historical background, spiritual journey, and teachings. Here's an overview. 1. Historical profile. Name: Siddhartha Gautama. Birth: circa 563 BCE. Lumbini, present-day Nepal. Death: circa 483 BCE. Kushinagar, present-day India. Title: Buddha, the Enlightened One. Family: born into a royal family. Father was King Suddhodana, and mother was Queen Maya. 2. Spiritual journey. Early life. Raised as a prince in luxury, shielded from suffering. The four sights. Encountered an old man, a sick man, a dead man, and an ascetic. This led to his realization of life's suffering, renunciation. Left his palace at age 29 to seek spiritual enlightenment. Asceticism. Practiced extreme self-discipline and meditation for 6 years but found it ineffective. Enlightenment. Attained enlightenment under the Bodhi tree at Bodh Gaya after deep meditation, realizing the nature of suffering and liberation. Teaching. Spent the rest of his life teaching the Dharma, universal truths, and guiding others toward enlightenment. 3. Core teachings. The Dharma, the Four Noble Truths. 1. Life is suffering, dukkha. 2. Suffering is caused by desire and attachment. 3. There is an end to suffering. 4. The Eightfold Path leads to liberation, the Eightfold Path. Middle way. 1. Right view. 2. Right intention. 3. Right speech. 4. Right action. 5. Right livelihood. 6. Right effort. 7. Right mindfulness. 8. Right concentration. 4. Buddha's influence and legacy, founded Buddhism, a spiritual path focused on wisdom, ethical conduct, and mental discipline. Spread of teachings. His disciples carried his teachings across India, later spreading to Asia and beyond. Different Buddhist traditions. Theravada, Mahayana, and Vajrayana branches evolved based on his teachings. Symbolism. Represented through various forms like the meditative Buddha, teaching Buddha, and reclining Buddha. Universal truths. Buddha taught that life is governed by universal truths, which form the foundation of his teachings. These truths are deeply connected to understanding suffering, existence, and enlightenment. Here are the 3 universal truths and their significance. 1. Anicca. Impermanence. Everything changes, everything in life is constantly changing. Nothing stays the same forever, whether it's our emotions, relationships, wealth, health, or even nature itself. Understanding impermanence helps reduce attachment and suffering because we learn to accept change rather than resist it. Example: just like seasons change, so do our experiences in life. Happiness and sadness come and go, too. Dukkha, suffering life is unsatisfactory, suffering, dukkha, is an inevitable part of existence. It includes pain, dissatisfaction, and the struggles of life. Even pleasurable things can lead to suffering when we become attached to them, as they are temporary. Example: when we cling to material possessions, relationships, or achievements, we feel pain when they change or disappear. 3. Anatta, no self. Nothing has a permanent identity, there is no fixed or permanent self, anatta. Our identity is constantly changing, shaped by our experiences, thoughts, and emotions. Understanding this helps reduce ego-driven suffering because we realize that everything, including who we are, is fluid and adaptable. Example: who you were as a child is different from who you are now. Your body, mind, and beliefs evolve over time. How these truths lead to enlightenment? By deeply understanding, impermanence, anicca, suffering, dukkha, no self, anatta, we begin to detach from illusions and desires that cause suffering. This leads to greater wisdom, peace, and ultimately, liberation, nirvana. What is the difference between the universal truth and 12 laws of universe? The universal truths taught by Buddha and the 12 laws of the universe both describe the fundamental principles that govern life. But they come from different spiritual and philosophical perspectives. Here's how they differ. 1. Universal truths, Buddhist perspective, origin, rooted in Buddhism and Eastern philosophy. Focus, understanding suffering, impermanence, and the nature of self to attain enlightenment. Core teachings. 1. Anicca, impermanence. Everything changes. Nothing is permanent. 2. Dukkha, suffering. Life includes suffering due to attachment and desires. 3. Anatta, no self. There is no fixed identity or eternal self. These truths focus on acceptance, detachment, and wisdom to free oneself from suffering and reach spiritual awakening. 2. 12 laws of the universe. Metaphysical perspective, origin, derived from various spiritual, metaphysical, and quantum-based teachings. Focus, energy, vibration, and manifestation, explaining how reality functions. Core laws. 1. Law of divine oneness. Everything is interconnected. 2. Law of vibration. Everything has a frequency. 3. Law of correspondence. As above, so below. Inner world reflects outer world. 4. Law of attraction. Like attracts like. 5. Law of inspired action. Action is needed for manifestation. 6. Law of perpetual transmutation of energy. Energy is always moving. 7. Law of cause and effect. Karma. Every action has a consequence. 8. Law of compensation. Rewards are given based on effort. 9. Law of relativity. Everything is neutral. Meaning is based on perspective. 10. Law of polarity. Everything has an opposite. Light dark, hot cold. 11. Law of rhythm. Life moves in cycles. 12. Law of gender. Masculine and feminine energies exist in balance. These laws emphasize energy, frequency, and manifestation, showing how thoughts and actions shape reality. Key differences. Aspect. Universal truths. Buddha. 12 laws of the universe. Focus. Suffering. Impermanence. No self. Energy. Vibration. Manifestation. Goal. Enlightenment. Nirvana. Alignment with the universe for abundance. Perspective. Spiritual wisdom and detachment. Metaphysical laws of reality. Application. Mindfulness. Meditation. Self-awareness. Manifestation. Energy control. Law of attraction. Rooted in Buddhism and Eastern philosophy. Quantum physics. Hermetic teachings. Spirituality. How they can work together. The universal truths help you detach from illusions and focus on inner peace. Karma. The 12 laws of the universe help you align your energy with reality to create the best life. For example, understanding impermanence. Anicca. From Buddhism can help you work with the law of vibration, realizing that energy shifts and changes. Similarly, the law of cause and effect, karma, aligns with dukkha, suffering. Because suffering often comes from past actions,